Okay, there we go. I was like wondering why my mic wasn't coming on for a moment. Um, Hold up one sec, chat. I'm just doing something at the moment, so it might take a little bit for me to properly go into commentary mode. Where's Roy's username? There he is. Give me 1 second, guys. I'm gonna go in full commentary mode in a minute. I'm just coming up. Boom. Okay. I could potentially by the way, I should probably warn you guys that before I say anything else, that it's pouring like crazy outside for me. So if my stream ever comes off, or if the stream ever just randomly comes offline or something happens, like you not being able to see the game, something probably happened with the power. So yeah, just wanted to let you guys know that. Although it's although it's not likely anything will happen, so hopefully that can continue. Either way, though, 007 going to get the touchdown there early on as I was finishing the warning. Thank you for the very convenient timing. It was really great, really great. Very, very fun, very, very fun. Wait, is this week 2? Oh, this is week 1. Oh, that's not good. Hold on, I have to, can I edit the title somewhere? Hey, give me 1 sec, guys. I can edit the title real quick. Apparently it's week 1 apparently, not week 2. So my bad, guys. Here, let me see if I can change it. Just give me like 1 quick second. Okay, we're good. We got it. All right, do not worry, guys. Your stream is saved. Kind of, sort of, not really, but hey, it's fine. All right, Gamma going to. Oh my goodness, gets sacked for 20 yards. I couldn't even like properly react to that. But either way, though, let's see if Gamma has anything left. I mean, gonna be back to quite a bit here. I don't know where Gamma's going with the ball. Looking for the folder on left side. Everybody misses it. Somehow, I don't even know how to really react to that, but it was an incomplete nonetheless. So it'll be a 3rd and 35. I don't exactly know how Chicago is going to be able to get a first down here, but we're going to find out. Pass down the middle on the streak, and it's going to be caught by Jay Leah. for the touchdown, and just like that, Bears respond immediately right back. I mean, what a massive play there from Chicago. Definitely a much needed response. Sorry, early in the game. I don't know why I choked on my own words for a moment, but unfortunately, they missed the kick for whatever reason. So Atlanta is still going to have a lead by 1 point. I don't exactly know why that happened. And oh, it's gonna get sacked. Sorry about that, but that's gonna be a safety in the end zone. Atlanta gonna have to punt it away. So I guess that 1 point lead ended up fading away. Sorry. Apparently I was getting a weird ping in Discord. CFL literally collapsing. Oh gosh. So apparently in CFL general chat, there's apparently a civil war going on. I don't know if it's bait or not, but uh either way though, Japan going to get an 11-yard gain on the check down. I'm getting a weird vibe here. Gonna be to Xenox getting his helmet popped, but it will get about 7 or 8 yards on that play. Feel like he could have gotten a bit more with a dive, but is Gamma lagging? By the way, if you didn't know earlier, if the stream randomly just turns off or something dumb happens, just know that it's storming outside. So, or where I'm at. So, yeah. So if something happens, my power is probably out. So there's a reason. Speaking of laggy people, but Wisp NE going to be the quarterback from now on for Chicago. So Chicago ends up having their own problems. Just going to toss it up in the air. For obvious reasons, no one's able to get it. Okay, hold on. I think one of my dogs tripped on something. Okay, they're good. Never mind. Everything's good. It looks like it's going to be deep down, and it's going to be intercepted by Kame. I don't know if you want to make that throw, but then again, I mean, someone has to fill the quarterback position. But either way, the evil Joker going to be the quarterback for the Falcons now. And oh, 007. Wow, I thought the hurdle would have worked for a moment, but he gets tackled midway through. I always thought Evil Joker was a pretty solid quarterback, so I'm surprised they didn't start with him early. Uh, but either way, though, let's see if he can find something down the field. No, it's going to be intercepted by Jay Leah. You definitely do not want make that throw into double coverage like that. I mean, I know the Falcons have really good wide receivers who are known to make those kind of plays, but they don't mean you should. Just do it if you need to. But either way, though, I don't wouldn't say Chicago's in a much better position here, given how they're in the end zone. But Wisp able to create a little bit of space for uh Gamma here, although he's not completely out of the woods quite yet, though. He does have to avoid getting sacked here. And thankfully, with the help of some key coordination, Nemo going to be open on the left fold. And just like that, they're out of their own end zone, thankfully. Yeah, did I mention it's raining outside? Yeah, it's pretty bad. But either way, though, Gamma gonna be backed up quite a bit. Looking for a pass down the field. He's gonna get it. Yes, he will. Wisp and E going to easily get the grab there. Despite being double covered, it was just a really good throw at the end of the day. And was looking for the seam there, but just gonna be incomplete. Just overthrown, and no one's able to get it. But let's see. Do we have Gamma? Oh, and Gamma's gonna get sacked on the left side. What an incredible play by the Chicago defensive ends there, able to completely shed the offensive line. Or not Chicago, I mean the Atlanta defensive ends. And it looks like this will be the last play of the first quarter. Let's see what will happen here. It looks like this might be a toss-up or a throw-in. It looks like it'll be the former. What will it be? And Nemo going to end up winning the coin flip. Just like that, Chicago is now in the lead by 7 points from the looks of it. Just right before ending the first quarter. And it looks like the extra point will be good, so they will be up by 8 points, which is at the moment a two-scoring game because you can't go for two until the fourth quarter, so it's technically a two-scoring game at the moment. But let's see if Atlanta can respond with a touchdown here. We've seen what Evil Joker can do at quarterback given last game. He had a heck of a performance the second half. But let's see what he can do here. Rye going to get the check down, going to get about 13 yards on that play. Very, 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 very good use of that check down from Rye. But Evil Joker going to get triple rushed. I don't exactly know if this will work out. And that is kind of the downside of running triple rush. The middle can just be very vulnerable, especially without an MLB. So that was a very risky decision from, very risky decision. Sorry, that was a very risky decision from Chicago there. But I mean, I can respect it though. Unfortunately, defensive ends aren't super useful when a quarterback just backs up for 40 yards. Yeah, that is just one of those times where it just feels really bad to blitz in those situations because you know someone's going to be wide open somewhere. And oh no, Albertech. I don't exactly know what Evil Joker was looking at there for him to make that read. I think he was looking for like a little VC play on the walk, and I guess the Evil Joker uh ended up fat fingering the throw button or something. I mean, so far though, this has been very good for Chicago so far. I haven't seen quite the play from Elite Joker yet though, as of yet. But Kame going to immediately get an interception right back. I mean, Kame, I think that was more on the wide receiver than a good play from defensive end. I feel like the wide receiver should have caught that, but either way though, Falcons gonna get a second or gonna get another chance at it. See if they can still make this a closer game. And V2K going to get the check down on the left side. And now with a 2nd and 2, let's see what Evil Joker can do here. I'm very curious to see what will happen here. Evil Joker going to be backed up quite a bit here. Not a lot of room to run, but oh my goodness, why is he wide open? Amber completely wide open on the left side. And that's going to be a touchdown for Atlanta. I mean, you cannot leave someone wide open like that down the field. I don't really know where the deep was at that moment, but oh, he was covering the middle guy for whatever reason. I Yeah, you cannot let that happen if you're Chicago. I don't really know what the deep was trying to do there, but either way though, it's going to be either way though, Evil Joker, sorry, I was just like apparently there's a bunch of drama happening in general VC. Apparently Alam uh got banned for doxing supposedly. I don't really know why or what the reason was or if it's even valid. I'm not a mod, so I wouldn't really know the context, so I don't really have much room to talk about it. But DPT Valley going to I don't know if that hurdle was useful or not, but it's cool to always see it though. Sorry. Uh but either way, the V2K DPT going to get the check down on the left side. And just like that, things are looking pretty interesting for Atlanta. They have a chance to hopefully score here. That was a weird sequence of events that just happened. I don't really know how delayed my mic is though, because I'm just talking in real time. But Evil Joker finding a split up the middle, somehow, some way able to keep this drive alive. But will he find anyone? No, going to get swatted down by the Chicago defense. So far, Chicago has been playing pretty solid defense so far this game. I mean, both teams have, but at least statistically. But let's see what happens here. Going to be to Panjaro, and he's going to get the touchdown. I thought he would have got tackled for short, but somehow, some way, able to dodge the defender. Yeah, that was really surprising there. I thought he was going to get tackled for loss and would have been a turnover. That could have been very huge for Chicago, though. But let's see. We got no. Okay, the kick will be no good. I don't know if it matters much at the moment, but that's really weird. What is doxing? Doxing means like, um, no, sorry. Doxing is like leaking or revealing personal information. That's kind of what it is, essentially. Like it can just kind of be for a lot of things. Like in lease or like personal information, ID, IP addresses, like anything that's personally belonging to someone. I don't know what exactly he doxed, and obviously, for obvious reasons, I wouldn't show it. But doxing's a pretty big deal in the internet world. You definitely want to be careful about that. Basically, it's just something that revealing information about someone that they probably shouldn't be knowing about. Essentially, yeah, that's pretty crazy. I don't know if it's valid. It could be just entirely false. I have no idea. I don't really have any words on it or opinions. Because for one, I'm not a mod, so I'm not in any position to say anything or speak for it. So I'm just gonna say what happens happens. And honestly, I don't know if it'll affect the league. I mean, I think it'll be very shocking for sure. I don't know what will happen with CFL with that because Alam was a pretty big influence in CFL, especially with current CFL. So I feel like that's pretty surprising. But I don't know what will happen though. But Gamma, let's see if he can get a touchdown here. No, he's not going to find it. Just going to be overthrown. Right now, we got a pretty good game though between Atlanta and Chicago. Though it's looking pretty close, all things considered. One thing I'm not liking with Atlanta's defensive ends though is that they feel like they're very weirdly positioned, but Wispenny going to get the touchdown for Chicago, and just like that, they have taken back the lead they once had. Looks like Amber was doing a little bit of a trash talk in the chat, and ends up kind of backfiring for the moment. But one thing I don't like about the positioning of defensive ends is that like like they're way too grouped up here. Like it feels like they should be like around like outside the hashes. Well, they can't go for two, so this doesn't count. Okay, I'm about to say in chat doesn't count, but thankfully they're good. Oh, oop, my bad. Didn't mean to do that. Evil Joker though. Let's see what Evil Joker can do here. Gonna be a check down to V2K DPT. It's gonna be good for a 14-yard gain. So far, Evil Joker has been looking pretty solid so far. Let's see what Evil Joker can do here. It looks like he's going to be firing deep. There's a wide open man down the field, but is it too far? It's too far. Oh, so close, yet so far. I think they should to TM applications of the leave of alarm. I don't know. Yeah, that feels kind of bad. But either way, though, I mean, I guess the game's going to go on one way or another with 10 seconds left in the second quarter. I mean, there's also another game at 9 that I might stream as well, unless someone else has beat me to it. But either way, going to be popped, and with 1 second left, Atlanta with the ball right before the catch. Let's see if they can find anything here. Evil Joker going to be a toss-up on the left side, and it's going to be caught by Panjaro. And just like that, they're going to get a touchdown to close out the half. What a heck of a play there from Panjaro. Able to find a way to attack the ball first for anyone else, and that's going to reward them a touchdown just like that. And then we're going to see the kick after, because that is also kind of important. Well, unless it gets blocked, then it just doesn't happen. Yeah. Yeah, that was really odd. Yeah, that's really odd. I don't have an like I feel like I don't that's not my position. I don't have any position of power to really like make an opinion on I'm getting banned. In my opinion, I'm not really in any position to say anything about that. And it's going to be caught by Jay Leah. Chicago doing a really good job responding immediately to any touchdown. But yeah, I'll let whatever happen with Alam. I'm not in any position of power. I don't want to give anyone any influence on anything. I'm in no position to talk about it or explain anything because I wasn't there when that happened. I didn't even see the ticket because I'm not a mod, but I don't even know if I don't know. I don't really know about the evidence either. I'm just gonna, or if it's valid or not. So I'm not gonna comment on it much. So I'll just let whatever happen with that. I'll leave it to the professionals. But Evil Joker though, going to get intercepted by Nemo, and just like that, he's looking to find the, he's looking to find the butt. He's looking to touch the butt. Uh, that's a movie reference. If you don't know where I'm going with that, please tell me everyone here is cultured. Unfortunately, he cannot touch the butt, so he's gonna only end up being at around the 45-yard line. You guys know Finding Nemo, right? Just to be clear. Okay, I'm just gonna stop with the dumb 2000s pop culture references. But either way, the Xenox going to get 8 yards. And here we go, Gamma. Gonna be looking around, seeing what he can find on the right side. Gonna be back to quite a bit though, looking for more time. He does see the right fold, but I think Atlanta finally realized it. But let's see what they can find here. Oh my goodness, and there's a streak down the middle. Thankfully, it was overthrown. That would have been very, very bad for Atlanta. That ended up being a touchdown, but thankfully for them, it looks like it'll be a punt the play after. So, uh, missed touchdown aside, very good defense from Atlanta nonetheless. But either way, that would have been a very, very bad mistake there. Ended up getting away with it off the overthrow. But let's see what Evil Joker here can do. Looking for the left fold, and is going to find it thanks to Amber. Very good ball placement from Evil Joker. Able to get it right above the defender. I mean, Evil Joker, I feel like, is definitely up there. I think he definitely needs a lot of work, but I do like what Evil Joker has been doing for Atlanta, though. I will admit to that a lot. I think Chicago's just been giving him a bit of a harder time than than the Patriots have. Wait, no, wait, the Patriots didn't play them. Who did they face last time? Was it Seattle? It was Seattle. Okay, I remember now. It was the Seahawks. Like I could vaguely remember that for whatever reason. But Evil Joker though going to look on the right side, and it's gonna be intercepted. Oh my goodness, what a boost! That Japan just got. I mean, again, that's kind of one of those things that Evil Joker kind of has a thing of doing, and it's just passing into 1v2s like that. I mean, I mean, you can't really rely on receivers to constantly make those kind of plays. I mean, that's kind of what they ended up getting away with uh, in that game against Seattle. But Chicago looked not really able to get away with it on the same level. So Evil Joker is going to have to be a bit creative. And oh, but thankfully for Atlanta, Amber able to get the interception there for Atlanta. The Chicago receiver just couldn't quite attack it. He ended up getting complacent, thought it was going to be a very easy completion, but Amber just swooped in and said, nah. I mean, so far, this has been very good defense from both teams, statistically speaking, still. Scoring has been a little bit on the limited end for both sides. So an evil Joker gonna find the split up the middle, and that's gonna make set up a lot of things open. And Amber gonna be the thing that capitalizes on it. That definitely threw Chicago into disarray once Evil Joker found that split up the middle. And that definitely threw off a lot of Chicago there on that defense. And just like that, Amber able to make use of it very well. So very good chemistry from both Amber and Evil Joker there. I mean, so far this has just been a very interesting game nonetheless. But either way though, things are looking pretty good. How have I been? Oh, I've been good, Trelly. Oh gosh. It looks like that play will be incomplete. But either way, let's see what Gamma can do here on the right side. And oh my goodness, there's going to be a wide open man down the field. Jay Leah, is anyone on the Falcons going to be able to catch him? Okay, yes, they will, but he's going to get pretty far. Able to get a 68-yard gain on that play just starting out. I mean, that's just a pretty crazy answer from Chicago. And a touchdown is going to follow suit with Jay Leah again. And just like that, Chicago now has the 1-point lead. I mean, this has just been a terrific game from Chicago. I mean, I can't really say much about it. Outside of that, Jay Leah has just been an absolute beast right now on offense. All right, well, 2-point conversion will not count, so I don't think it really matters, though, uh, given the state of the game. But we're going to see what happens. But let's see, going to be V2K on the check down. Here we go, Evil Joker. Rolling. Oh, just trying to find some space here. I think he might have a lane on the left side, but looks like he's not going to take it fully, and he's going to. Ooh, that was a very awkward pass. I think it definitely would have been a very difficult pass to catch there for the wide receiver, but let's see what Evil Joker can do here. Not very. Uh-oh, and that might be an interception, and it will. Japan going to be the one to get an interception there. What a beautiful read there from Japan. I mean, actually, I don't know if he really made that read or if he was just at the right place at the right time. I mean, I did see where he was I did see where Evil Joker was looking at, and honestly, I probably would have made that throw too. So I don't really blame him on making the throw there. Japan was just in the right place at the right time, and just like that, let's see how Chicago will capitalize on it. And Nemo going to get it on the left fold, so a good start so far, but let's see if Gamma can keep it up. Oh, going to be incomplete. Looking for Jay Leah on the walk. Unfortunately, is going to be just short of him. But let's see what Gamma can do here. It's going to be to Jay Leah again, and it's going to be caught by Jay Leah, and that's another touchdown. And so far, things have been looking pretty good for Chicago. They have a 2-point lead now, or 7-point lead now. Sorry, I'm a little stuck right now. And oh, okay, it looks like they were gonna have a brief play clock there to hopefully get some things going. Here we go. It's good. Oh, Falcons were looking for an out route there. I think Amber was the target there, from what I believe. And now with 15 seconds left in the third quarter and counting, let's see what Evil Joker can do here. It's going to be a toss up 2v1. No one's going to be there to get it. And just like that, that will be a 4th and 3. And let's see what will happen here. Evil Joker needs to be very careful here. He needs to make very good decisions on what he wants to do with the ball. And looks like it's going to be a check down to V2K, and just like that, he's going to get the first down. And that will be the end of the third quarter, and now we're going to the fourth. And let's see, Evil Joker going to be rolling right or left, sorry. And it's going to be backed up quite a bit here. Let's see if he's going to throw it anywhere. Looking for, I think that's Amber. No, Panjaro, sorry. But either way, able to get the first down once again, and Evil Joker starting to roll. But let's see if he can keep it up. Now Evil Joker gonna be backed up quite a bit though. Oh, and Evil Joker finally gonna split the middle again and again, and that's gonna open up a lot of things for Atlanta here. Hopefully he can find someone wide open. He's gonna find B2K on the check down because of that. And again, what a very beautiful way for Evil Joker to take advantage of it. Yeah, Evil Joker splitting the middle definitely opens up a lot of things for Atlanta to hopefully get a good pass in. And now Evil Joker gonna find a way to avoid the defensive ends again, putting himself in a really good position. And now he has a lane. He could run it if he wants to. And now Atlanta gonna have to bring the pressure to him. And Amber, again, going to be the one to capitalize on it. I mean, again, just again and again and again. Evil Joker just finding a way to avoid the defensive ends of Chicago and puts Chicago defense in a very tight spot just like that. I mean, that's just a really good throw as well. And oh, I'm surprised they didn't go for 2-point conversion there. Uh, they legally can now, so very interesting, but maybe they were going for the onside. I don't know if you can really call that. I think I might have been a little too late there. I think they're working on it. Oh, never mind. It's not going to be fourth. Yeah, they need to call that on the PAT or the 2-point conversion. But either way, let's see if Gamma. Oh my goodness, Gamma's getting very pressured here, looking for something on the left corner. Not going to find anything. And just like that, Gamma is in a very weird spot here, where he doesn't really need to score. They do have the lead, but they also can't put it in harm's way. And thankfully, they don't. Wisp and E going to get the touchdown again. Chicago just now, and now I'm starting to see the scores rolling now. It seems that both Atlanta and Chicago are just had a bit of a hiccup in the first half. Thankfully both teams are able to capitalize on it. Up and the 2-point conversion will not be good. So I don't really know what will happen after this, but we going to find out. And here we go. Here we go, Evil Joker. Won't even be looking around Amber. Here we go, though. Evil Joker, I mean, looking pretty good here, but he does need to get a touchdown and 2-point conversion to take the lead here. Uh, wow, okay, Bancharo somehow able to find a way to catch that. I thought it was going to be interception for a short moment, but no defender was just properly positioned for it. And now Evil Joker, let's see if he can try to find a way to split the middle again, and he's going to. Sorry, something just happened in the background. And Evil Joker gonna avoid the defensive ends again. Right now, Evil Joker is just making a fool out of the defensive ends from Chicago, and he's gonna end up getting away with it. He might take off and run, but will he though is the question. No, he will not, and he's gonna find. Why would you dive out of bounds for that? He wants off the couch. But Evil Joker, looking on the midfold here. Evil Joker, though, looking for the midfold. Two receivers going to be in the area. Surprised that wasn't entirely covered. But let's see what Evil Joker can do here. And here we go, Evil Joker. Look in the middle. Not going to get it. Was looking for 007, but couldn't quite get his feet in bounds. Just a little bit too far from it. But let's see, Evil Joker looking for the left side. No, going to be incomplete on that one. And so far, the Falcons with a 3rd and goal. You have to be careful of what you do with this ball here. A turnover could end it, and it's going to be Panjaro, and he's going to dive into the end zone for the touchdown. And now Atlanta is in a really weird predicament. They could go for 2 and take the lead. However, that would still mean Chicago gets the ball. Or they could intentionally miss it and go for it on a 4th and 25. But I guess we'll see what happens. It looks like Atlanta. Okay, well, they did announce 4th. And Evil Joker. Looking for the 2-point conversion. No, not going to get it. I think that might have been an intentional 4th. It might have been an intentional sack to hopefully get the 4th and 25. I don't know if that's a smart idea. Yeah, I don't know why you guys are picking onside. It's 4th and 20. I'm not gonna lie, I don't know why it says 4th and 25. I don't know why it says 4th and 24. It's clearly 25 yards. But either way, though, Evil Joker can't have any O-line, so it's gonna be all come down to this, and Panjaro somehow gonna find a way to get it. And that's gonna be a first down for Atlanta. And now with 1 minute and about 1 minute and 20 seconds left on the clock and still continuing to count down. Evil Joker here. A lot of pressure here on the line. It's going to be caught by Panjaro again. I thought that was going to be an interception. Panjaro seems to be having a thing on getting away with those kind of catches now. But let's see if it will work. Amber will only get 1 yard gain on that. Thankfully, the benefit is the clock will still run. But will Evil Joker be able to do anything with it? Uh-oh, here we go. Evil Joker gonna avoid the defensive ends again. And now he has a lane. That might open up a lot of things for this Atlanta offense. And I think it was looking for VDK on that play, but not gonna quite get it. Now it's a 3rd and goal. And Evil Joker just gonna take off and run, but that ended up nearly being a big mistake there. Rye thankfully able to recover it for Atlanta, but ooh, that could have been really, really bad. And now Evil Joker with a 4th and goal opportunity here. This is maybe this might be game over unless they're able to find a way to get something going here. Evil Joker very close to getting sacked. Will he get it though? Came barely able to get the touchdown. Oh my goodness, I nearly I thought he was going to be short, but came able to find a way to get in the end zone. What a heck of a play there. Came barely able to save it. I don't know how, and two-point conversion will be good. So it's all up to Chicago to get a touchdown and the two-point conversion. So that does give a lot of pressure for Chicago to hopefully score here. And here we go, Gamma. With less than 30 seconds remaining, what can he do here? And it's going to be just to Japan. Going to get about 18 yards on that check down. And it looks like this one might end up being a toss-up. Unless he can get some really good yardage on a play or two. And it looks like it's going to end up being a toss anyways. It's a 2v3, though. I don't think it's in their favor. And just like that, Panjaro going to close it out with an interception. I do think that they tossed it up a little too early in the game, and it looks like that will be game over from the looks of it. An evil Joker. And just going to take it in for the safety. Very, very smart from Evil Joker. Just not putting the ball in any situation, not giving the Bears any chance with the ball by the time before the clock hitting 0. And just like that, that's a huge play there from them. And that's going to be a win for Atlanta. Able to just edge out a win. Yep, and Atlanta does survive. What a huge game there for Atlanta. Definitely a much needed one. Nonetheless. But I'll see if the Steelers or the Broncos need a ref. Or not a ref, I mean a streamer. I don't know if anyone's streaming that one. I might end up streaming that one actually, weirdly enough. But yeah, I mean, either way though, that was a very fun game. I might end up streaming the Broncos and Steelers one. Seems like no one's going to be taking that one for a stream, so I might end up doing this one as well. So I wouldn't say it's goodbye, but stay tuned in a couple minutes for the next stream of that. So yeah, either way, thanks for watching, and make sure to stay tuned for the next CFL game. Yippee!